Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's E. In today's video, we are going to be listing my top 10 favorite cosplays. We're going to go from not necessarily the worst cosplay to the best cosplay, because each cosplay is going to have their own reasoning as to why it's placed where it's placed. I'm going to be including everything from my builds to store-bought cosplays and definitely some closet cosplays. So with that being said, let's just jump right into cosplay number 10. So this is my first version of Gamora. This is the closet cosplay version. I did this at first because when I started cosplay, that's all I really could afford to do. So I just kind of worked with what I had and created this. I created the prop out of cardboard, only on one side. On the back side, it was completely just unfinished. At this time, I was starting off and I was unsure if I was going to make cosplay a thing or if it was even going to be something I was going to be able to do long term, so I wasn't trying to like invest super heavily in it. I did later eventually upgrade to purchasing this Gamora cosplay. So that's the thing with cosplay. You can always go back, improve characters, make adjustments. You know, your characters are not set in stone, you know, even for some reason. Side note.
For some reason, I thought, you know, once I took my photo set or did my TikTok videos of one character, it's like, that's it. You know, I can't go back and recreate it, or...
I don't know. It's an unwritten rule that was psychologically in my own mind, I think. But I have been having a lot of fun recreating and improving some of the characters. Moving right along to cosplay number 9 is my Gorgo cosplay. Gorgo was purchased on Amazon, but I did tweak a little things, which again, what I had said in the previous cosplay number 10, you can always tweak things. So you can buy things and tweak them, and that's exactly what I did with Gorgo. I added the black that you see around her waist and like around the like straps here. I also made the or attempted to make the little necklace that she wears that was given to her by Leonidas, and I made that out of EVA foam clay and some string that I happen to have laying around. But this is actually the wig that I wore for her. So yeah, I actually enjoyed that because I was able to buy and tweak and kind of make it my own. Now cosplay number 8, I really enjoy. This character is from a movie that I watched religiously. Like I can say every line in this movie word for word. I don't even know how many times I've watched this movie. I cosplayed Noxzema. She was my favorite. I bought the dress from Amazon and everything else. What else did I use? Yeah, it's kind of like the jewelry and stuff I had, even the nails and stuff that I had. I did get the wig off Amazon too, I think. I mean, people tell me I look like a man all the time. So, why not feed into it? And not that I'm poking fun at that, because like I said, I'm obsessed with this movie. I have so much respect for drag queens, and I like to try and replicate that energy that just literally just pours out from their soul. I really enjoyed cosplaying Noxzema, so she definitely had to make her way on the list at some point. So, anyways, moving on to numbers. I'm looking at a paper here, so that's why you see my eyes like. Moving right along to number 7 is Merko. For obvious reasons. I love her new energy, and being able to recreate this regular version that I created when I first cosplayed her. And this cosplay was purchased from Amazon, I think. I'm pretty sure. And then again, I tweaked some things. I made the fur collar a little furrier, as you see here. I did a little tweaking on the ears. I did use the original ears that came with the Amazon costume, but I kind of like extended them and added more fur. I also added a little bit more fur to the tail, so it was a little fluffier. Right now you guys are looking at my battle version Merko, and I kind of just, you know, added the special effects for spooky season, for Halloween. I mean, it's not really scary. It's just a good time for me to like add the blood and, you know, use this whole look. So I decided to tweak it and recycle an old cosplay. And number 6 is probably going to catch you guys by surprise, because you guys would probably expect her to be a little bit higher on the list. And she would be. Who are you thinking for number 6?
Reason number 46 why you should let me ride.
I'm sorry if you weren't thinking that. I'm sorry if you thought she was, you know, a little bit lower in the ranking or higher in the ranking. I've done different versions of Rogue. I have 2 different suits for Rogue. You are looking at them right here on the screen. I also did 2 different hair versions for Rogue, and I think I worked them with the suits. I'm gonna just continue playing pictures here. I came up with the idea to shoot Rogue with my mobility aids. For some reason, I feel like when I cosplayed her, I had like this different superhero strength. I don't know if it's because I bought the suit or what, you know, once you put on the suit, you feel like you instantly have that power. So I shared this picture with this quote on my Instagram, and it's a quote from Rogue, and it is, "I can't turn it off, but maybe I can control it." And you'll know what she's talking about in her own personal meeting. And with me and my disability, my FND, my POTS, obviously it's not something that I can turn off. As much as I try to portray and only show you guys, you know, this much of my reality, but maybe I can control it, and I've gotten better at managing it, controlling it, and not essentially turning it off.
Let's not get too sentimental or too deep. This is just a cosplay list, so we're gonna move right along and fast forward into number 5.
Cosplay character number 5 had to make the top 5 list for me because it was a build. This guy was a build that nearly... Was this my first big build? I'm pretty sure this was my first like big prop build. Was Axeman. I decided to build his giant axe. It's gonna take time, and you gotta start somewhere. So if you don't start, you don't start anywhere. I wanted to be like 8 feet tall and be able to carry this giant axe and be some giant man when I'm this little person. As far as like the height and all that, and the build, I couldn't really replicate that too well, but I do have a giant axe. This axe sits in my basement right now, just like a random giant prop.
This whole video, I feel like all I see is little floaties falling down from the sky and like distracting you guys from my video in one.
Number 4 on my list is Frankenstein from Big Daddy. I thought this idea was super cute. I kind of played on the whole, you know, month of October, spooky vibes, Frankenstein. Everybody's gonna do the typical Frankenstein, and I came up with this Frankenstein. I felt like it was original. It was definitely kind of cool to create something that, to me, I haven't seen done before, and this was definitely a closet cosplay. These boots were just some, what do you call it? Cementing boots or whatever, that are like oversized for me, that I had spray painted yellow. And what else? The jeans are literally my jeans for L. I use these baggy jeans for like everything. I'm sort of hoping I get the chance to wear to a con. So we're in the home stretch now. Top 3 cosplays. Okay, number 3 on my list is She-Spawn. She-Spawn. She's where she is because I didn't build every piece of her, but the pieces that I did build, I feel like I did a great job with. Like the skull and creating the... Oh god, don't even get me started on that mask. I'm still in the process of trying to figure out what I want to do with the mask. Almost at the point where I want to just give up the whole headpiece and just, you know, do the front mask and leave the hair out. I don't know yet. Now her prop gun isn't a exact replica. I'm happy that I took the chance with another large weapon and I was able to execute it. Cosplay character number 2. L. L is at the number 2 spot. Strictly because he's comfortable to wear. I'm not even gonna lie. Everybody is in their space because of a certain reason, and L is at number 2 because he is a comfort cosplay. I literally am wearing jeans and a baggy white shirt and no shoes. The no shoes thing was a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures of my Elle cosplay and me wearing him to the con, but he was super fun, and it was nice to be able to like sit in that position. Granted, my feet and my legs went numb a couple times, and my feet were definitely cold, but still so worth it to be able to bring such a fun character to con. These contacts, I think, make the whole Elle look. They definitely bring the whole thing together. The fact that I did without the eyebrows just bumped everything up and turned this closet cosplay into something a little more, you know, like you just put a little more into it. And I enjoy him because he's super comfortable and he's super fun to cosplay and portray, because we're in at the #1 spot, and you guys can probably guess who has the #1 spot. Like, if you guys don't know who has the #1 spot yet, do you really know me? Do not know who sits on the Iron Throne. Oh my god, that was really dramatic for, I don't know, I felt the need to bring the drama to the #1 spot. So this right here is the closet cosplay, first closet cosplay of Sindel that I did. I recreated her several times. I will continue to recreate her. I've done everything from the Revenant version. I've also built her armor. This is another cosplay that I spent some time building. I do plan on taking some pieces from this and kind of revamping them and making them stronger, improving some spots that I had no idea what I was literally doing, where I feel like I can go back and with the skills I have now, do something a little different. Now, Sindel, I think, is always going to be a character that I will enjoy cosplaying because she happens to be a little older than me. She's gorgeous. She wears purple. She's a boss bitch, and she's everything that I would love to. I mean, she has her fair share of problems. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, look at her. She's amazing, and that's it. She's amazing. So she deserves the #1 spot, and you guys knew she had the #1 spot. I'm gonna ask you guys to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, do all the fun things, share this video. I don't think I've said that before, but you can share the video. I don't know who you can share with, but yeah, do all the fun things, and I will see you guys in the next one.